Well, hey there, folks. Welcome back to Beulahland Farms. I'm Mike, and we're going to go ahead and buy something here right out of the gate. I've been looking at what to do. In the last episode, I talked about buying a uh, a seeder or planter or something like that. We're going to go ahead and go with this one here, the Bednar option. This one here, I actually used on my Hutan Pentai playthrough. But I didn't really get to use it to its full potential. So we're going to go ahead and buy this here. And we need our other part of it here is 55,000. So we're spending right at $100,000 for this machine. This will be good. We'll have it. And do we need the extra weight? I don't think we do. Yeah, so I was looking at and let's see, let's buy some seeds. Let's go ahead and get 2 pallets. I was looking at the Massey Ferguson planter slash seeder option. And, I actually did a little research. I went online, went to the Massey Ferguson site, looked up the Momentum planter. And it's a planter. It does not have the option for seeding. Even the row spacing only goes down to about 15 inches, it looks like. So just not really, not very realistic to use that as both a seeder and a planter. So I'm not going to do that on this playthrough, even though it is set up that way in game. But we're not going to use it that way. So I went ahead and bought this seeder. We're going to use it to plant a rice. And you notice I did not put any fertilizer in there because we did talk about not using solid or liquid fertilizer on the rice field due to the crawfish. So yeah, we're not going to do that. I need to somehow get a manure or slurry spreader or something like that, and we can put it out on it at some point in the future, hopefully. But money has gotten a little tight here with the sawmill being shut down. I did end up selling several loads of wood chips, so I did thin out the trees a bit, and I gave us a little cash to put towards this cedar. So that helped out, but you see we're back down to just under 75,000. So yeah, it's a little tight right now. Story of my life, huh? Never enough money. But this is what I like about starting out with limited funds and limited resources, because you have to buy everything. We've had to buy so much just to get the farm up and going. Eventually it'll all come together, but to me this is just part of the fun of playing the game. You get to kind of struggle a little bit. I mean, the struggle is a very, very realistic. I mean, what rich farmer do you know? I mean, they're very few and far between. So being able to struggle through some of this stuff, make calculated decisions on either equipment purchases, what you want to save on here to be able to put towards something else later, or vice versa. So to me, that's just part of the game that I enjoy, is kind of just seeing how things will shake out and enjoying the process of building up the farm. So you see the grass has actually sprouted up pretty good in this field that we planted it in, so that is a good thing. I did go ahead and pull the big case over here with the disc, and I've got a helper working on that right now. Probably going to have to tidy some things up before he's done, because he's having trouble down there on the end around those trees. So it's causing a little bit of trouble. See, he didn't even get this down here on this end either. So we're going to leave this tractor here. We got it staged and ready. We're going to let the other guy do his thing for a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and pull the truck around, because I want to go ahead and grab that 1 pallet of crawfish, and we're going to take that down and get it sold. Wouldn't want to leave live crawfish bagged up on the side of the side of the field. And that would become a unpleasant aroma very quickly. Zipping down this road here. It's pretty flat and level, so not bad to go ahead and get on it and get on down the road. Well, I guess this is not a road, actually. It's a field pig trail or something, whatever you want to call it. Although it does look pretty worn. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's a back road, farm roads or something. It's actually making pretty good progress through that field. It's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. So that's a good thing. So I have not tried auto load yet with these pallets. Let's see if it will. I don't know if it will or not. Ooh, it is not. Let's see. Does this truck even have auto load? Oh, you know what? I bet it does not, because I think I bought this thing before I added it. So let's do that. I think we could trick it into, if we go to customize. Oh, let's see. Okay, there's the auto load. Yep, okay. We'll just let that be like that. Oh, and I've got to change something here. Let's see. We've got to change something. Let's do this. Let's change the trim color to black. I think that'll let us, I don't know. Let's change that. Oh, wait. No. Customize. Yes. Okay, so now I think it should have auto load installed now. Yep, looks like it did. So let's see what happens. Hey, it looks like it's seeing it, and boom, we got it. All right, very good. So let's just run this down real quick to the restaurant. It's not very far down here. It's definitely handling one pallet much better than it did the the 4 pallets we had stacked in the truck. Got the postman up here. We're going to have to try and get around him or her. And school bus. Ooh, we'll just cut across. Cut across. Just trying to just do this quickly so we can get back and handle the farming work. Down here to Willie's Boathouse. All right, $11,170. Man, those crawfish, that is money right there, I tell you what. All right, let's zip back down here really quickly. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave the truck down here at the shop because I am suspecting we may need some more seeds. I don't know how many seeds the rice is going to take, so we're going to leave it there. All right, so let's hop over here. So you see we do have some spots. You know, it's tiddlywinks at this point. But we'll go ahead and hit these spots real quick. I don't know if it'll matter, really, to be honest with you. Look at this big spot over here. I know I'm just doing this to simulate, knocking these clumps out of the plowed ground. So, yeah, if we got a few little missed spots, it's no big deal. Alright, got it out without damaging the boat. Alright, we're just going to leave that there. You see the tires are actually starting to wear down, 25% down on this tractor. Well, let's check the other one. I've used this one more, I think. But yeah, 40% wear on those. I have not yet had to replace a tire. I hadn't gotten one down all the way just yet, even using that mod on a personal play. So that'll be interesting to see how that actually plays out. Alright, so we need to change over to, is it long grain rice? I believe so. Yeah, I think so. Let's just double check that real quick. I'm still not real familiar with the rice thing, so we're going to go over to the help and look at rice varieties. Let's see. So long grain rice is planted dry and is more affordable. Rice field, sowing machine, and a combine harvester. So we can. So okay, so I'm going to have to get some fertilizer out before we flood the fields. Okay, this is this is going to be interesting to see if we can make this work out. May have to move the crawfish. Maybe if we can find a pond somewhere. All right, let's get this lower down. Oh, lower up. Lower up, lower down. All right, there we go. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get some steering assist there. All right, we're doing good now. Doing good. So this field is it's not very wide, so it won't take very many up and down passes with this 9-meter seeder. So $85,000, $86,000 left, and I need some manure or slurry to put out on this field. Let's see if I make it. Oh, I made it between the trees. And I know you may be thinking, why is this guy making it more difficult than it has to be? Well, that's kind of part of what I do. If you hadn't watched my content long enough, you'll know that I do tend to make things difficult for myself. And again, that's just how I enjoy playing the game. I like to create either scenarios or situations, circumstances that challenge me, that change things up. I mean, if you just play this game all the time, go buy the biggest stuff right out of the gate, cheat a bunch of money in, well, you get bored really quick. I promise you will. So, to me, part of the fun of keeping my interest in the game, hopefully keeping you guys' interest in my content, is creating challenges, creating situations that I have to kind of overcome, or predicaments I put myself in that I have to see my way out of. So that's kind of what I've done here on this field with the crawfish, and not wanting to put a chemical type fertilizer out. So that's why we're going to stick with some kind of, when I say natural fertilizer, it's manure or slurry. I think the crawfish would be okay. They eat mud, so or eat stuff out of the mud. So I think that would be, they'd probably be in hog heaven, actually, if you put a bunch of manure out on a field. So that's what we're going to do. And actually, since we have some space down here to turn around, I'm just going to not do the headland pass along that end. So let's see, we are at 12 midday. Let's check the used vehicle section, see if there's anything in here. Yeah, that tractor, I've used it enough. This trailer may come in handy. 20,000 liters, only 12,000 bucks. That might be a purchase. We'll see. If that would hook behind the truck we have, that would actually increase our capacity quite a bit. So basically what we're going to have to do here is we've got to get this seeded, and then I'm going to need to get the roller over here and get it rolled. I think it's going to need to be rolled. Let's just look at the map and see what it says. Does it need rolling? Actually, it does not. Huh. It does not need to be rolled. Okay. Well, that works out. So we don't have to worry about that. The little stones and stuff will probably make the crawfish happy. Give them something to crawl across. And then we've got to get some fertilizer on it, because it has 0 fertilizer right now. So we need at least one application of fertilizer. Just help increase our yield. All right. Well, let me get this finished, and then I'm going to figure out what I need to do. See if I have enough money to somehow get some manure spread out on this thing. I think that's what I want to go with. If I can, I have to look at the equipment and see what we can afford. All right, so we're back at the shop to make another purchase. So I've got a couple manure spreaders in here. I've been looking at these two here. We got the John Deere Model 34 and the H&S 430. So I don't know. This one is only $3,000, but this one holds 10,000 liters more. I don't know how much this field is going to take. Let's go with this one here, just so I don't have to refill as often. So let's just take a look at this real quick. I think we're just going to go pretty standard. Looks good, looks good. Let's buy it. $20,000. All right. So this could get interesting. I don't know how much manure we're going to have to spread out on that field in order to get it done. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive this down to the buy point, and I've got it tagged. It's a long ways all the way across the map. We're going to drive down, go ahead and fill up there, and then drive this back up to the field and see if we can get it all done. If we can't, what I intend to do is take the truck down to the, well, we'll see how much we get. Do we need, maybe just another truckload, or maybe even just another spreader load? Maybe just take the tractor down there and get it. But if it's looking like we're going to need multiple loads, what I think we're going to do is get the truck, possibly buy that trailer that's in the used vehicle section, depends on how much we need, and then take the skid steer over to the field. You see where I'm going with this? We're going to dump it out beside the field, and then I'll scoop it up to fill up the spreader. So, could be a lot of work. I'm hoping it's not going to be. Hopefully, maybe we can get it done with this one spreader load. I don't know. I don't put out enough manure or slurry to be confident in saying what's going to happen. I have no idea. So we're going to run down here. We've got quite the journey. I'm going to scoot on down here, get the manure, and then head back. And then we'll get to spread. All right, we have made it all the way back to the field. It is quite the journey all the way down to that location and back. So we've made it all the way down and back. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to pull on the field here, and I'm going to turn on our grid lines because I need to maximize every bit of manure we have. All right, here we go. Oh, gotta unfold it. Now here we go. You've got to be kidding me. What? Hang on a second. It says it's got a 15-meter width. There's no way. Hang on. Maybe I have to... Do I have to change something? Let's see. Wow. What, that looks like maybe 4 meters? Let's see. Let's see. That's showing 9 meters. There's no way. Let's do this. Let's go down to... Let's try 4. That looks more appropriate. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Wow, that is going to be huge pain. It looks about like 4 meters, doesn't it? Wow. And we are going through it. Oh my gosh. What have I done? What have I done, people? Oh, this may have been a bad decision. Oh, goodness. Let's see if we can just push it over into bushes there. All right, there we go. Wow, we have used a large amount of our manure just that one pass. That is not good at all. Not good at all. My goodness. This I have made a mistake. I've made a mistake. Now, what I'm wondering if maybe this particular manure spreader puts it out really heavy, and maybe the application rate is just a lot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll go ahead down this side. See what we can get done. Oh, hit the tree. Oh, I'm stuck on the tree. There. What is going on? Ah, it's the tires. That's okay. I think we can make it here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not working out very good. Let's just check the map, make sure we are at least getting credit for fertilizing. Yeah, we are. Looks like I have a lot of work cut out for me. So now I almost want to go try the other spreader just to see if maybe this one is just putting out too much manure. I don't know. I may give that a shot. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching the video. The train wreck of a video, it seems like. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish putting this out here. And then I'm going to go up to the shop. I'm going to buy the other spreader. And I'm going to see if that thing will put it out a little bit thinner, I guess. Use a little bit less per pass. And hopefully be a little bit more efficient. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a shot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that right now as well. I'd appreciate it. Thank you all for the continued support. I hope each of you have a very blessed day.